The scene that I'm thinking of is they hop right into another recap of CL getting accepted into the college. Right here. So Sebastian is telling him he needs to be seen at the headmaster's office. So this is the exact same scene that we saw in the beginning. I've noticed that a lot of scenes in this very first episode, I've noticed that this very first episode has a lot of recap scenes. So they're definitely holding off on showing more scenes. I'll tell you more, but where we get to meet all the prefects underneath the Swan gazebo, where we get to meet Maurice Cole, where we get to meet more of the prefects' assistants. Okay, so we're doing the intro. All of the prefects are talking. Oh, this scene right here, where when they're talking about each of their houses, it basically slowly has each prefect kind of, I wouldn't say pan out. It's like a placement or something. It's because on the manga, it's just them standing there. But they got to add special effects of them zooming out, but also centering, if that makes any sense. So very, very good animation. I love the transition of the eyes when they're saying, Dento wa zettai, tradition is absolute. Well, that's what it says in the English version. Next, hilarious scene after he accepts. Oh, interesting. I just noticed something. No, hold on. I'm double checking something. Oh, no, okay. I thought they misordered something. So CL accepts, and Mr. Agaris is walking down, and he just falls. Oh, the way that he just says sumimasen is just perfect. Yeah, sometimes they say sumimasen instead of sumimasen. Very good details on the fact that in the original animation that Cloverworks made, the text is in English. Now, let me look at the text a little bit. Wow, that is amazing. Can we just talk about when the prefects are walking away? It's just, the animation is just so fluid. Guys, you gotta watch it yourself. But when the prefects are walking away, poor Violet is not applauding here. Okay, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm not finishing my phrases. I'm trying to watch along with it. Very good exit on the prefects part. Oh, one of my favorite parts of this episode. One of my most favorite parts of this episode was the fact that they kind of did shot for shot. I mean, they have been doing that recently. But they did panel by panel of the schedule. Or schedule, how CL's English dub says. We haven't gotten an English dub yet, but in past dubs of Black Butler. So it freeze frames on that, and then it shows the text, and it's all in English. And if you compare the manga, it's perfect. I'm so impressed at how much work they put into it. Note on this one, I really love how they changed the word to drudges, cause the phrase that it is basing on. Yeah. Okay, so the noun of drudge is a person who does menial, distasteful, dull, or hard work. Or a person such as a servant who works hard at wearisome, menial tasks, defined by the British version. Which perfectly describes what a prefect's assistant must do. I call them prefect's assistant. So that was a good change. I really appreciate that change that they made. Again, panel by panel, when Clayton is assisting, offering tea to Bluer. Perfect. I'm gonna skip more of this. Basically, when he talks about Derek Arden, such fluid movements. When CL was setting down the fork, such fluid movements. I think my next favorite part about Macmillan is just the fact that he poses at the end, and they were able to perfectly convey that from the anime. Oh, I love He's so adorable. That's me fangirling. That's my fangirling coming out. Now we're at the part where we actually get to see Ciel's covenant. That's how it's referred to in the manga, his covenant, or I forgot what it's called in the English dub of, it's the thing that connects him to the pact that he made with Sebastian. Basically, you get it. It's the first time we get to see it. Amazing entrance by Sebastian. There he is! Woo! Alright, again, shiny. Very shiny face. It seems like Sebastian's face is the shiniest. I saw this adorable meme. I don't know if I can get the credit of who made the meme. But, hold on, let me pull it up. It's on my Pinterest. So I suppose I'm also referencing off of Pinterest as well. Okay, never mind. I can't find it on Pinterest. Maybe it is in my Instagram. It might be. Actually, let's be honest. I remember saving it. Well, anyway, I will go through my sources and find some way to pull it up. But basically, it says something about, Sebastian, you gotta drop the skincare routine. And I thought that was so funny. Here, I'll look at it on here. By the way, I'm completely improvising this, guys. I didn't make a script or anything. I don't normally do commentary or review videos. Anyway, the cape scene, Sebastian is forced to have to clean up after Ciel, but that's normal. We get to see, a character that we do get to see is Cheslock. Let me make sure I'm recording. Okay, good, I am recording. Just the way that the animation was able to convey and actually draw characters from the tiny panel, I bet that Yana was able to, I'm sure she had a lot of say and put in her input on what she wanted each panel to look like and each character. Oh, it's amazing. It's perfect. Very good details on the students in Violet Wolfhouse. We finally get to see at least one of the new characters. We get to see Cheslock, which makes me just as excited to see Maurice Cole. And I'm so excited to see Joanne Harcourt, and basically all of the characters. Soma Osman Kadar. Basically all of the characters in Phantom 5. And Edward Mifford. We already got to see Actually, you know what? Scratch that. We already got to see Clayton. So we already got to see one of the P5. P5, that's going to be confusing. Of the Phantom 5. And now we get to see a second one because Cheslock is here. Which, props to the voice actor. He did very well with the laugh in this scene. Poor Ciel. I remember seeing something else that said there were a lot of, I think it was by the same person who made the post about the first episode. Yes. Anyway, I believe that they were also the one who talked about how most of it was still frames. Anyway, there's the evil laugh, and it's true. It is going frame by frame. Okay, so now that we finished up that scene, we're almost to the end of this episode. Ciel gets back his adorable little exhausted face compared to in the beginning, right before he was thrown up and everywhere. There are definitely going to be some stuff that I miss in this commentary. I'll just add it on. I'll try to get everything. Can we just appreciate all of the hard work and dedication that Sebastian put into doing all of Ciel's? Basically, it actually is dirty work because he had to clean all of those dishes and my goodness. Just showing and displaying all of that animation again. There's Sebastian. Gonna compare the frames again. Ciel and Sebastian have a little bit of bickering and indirect jabbing at one another. It's amazing. And then this is the part where Ciel does his own adorable little pose to offer to become Clayton's drudge. This is another scene that we saw in one of the very first trailers. There we go! Yay! And that you think that is where it would end, but this is where they put the scene where Ciel gets the letter from the queen. And I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like they should have mentioned, wasn't there one time where Queen Victoria mentioned pudding in one of her messages? Or was that at the beginning of the Book of Murder arc? If Black Butler had been named, if they had continued with the book series, what would this have been? Book of Weston? Anyway, this is where Ciel is discussing, this is before he has been admitted into Weston and accepted. So other than the scene being flipped around, which is, to be honest, a very good conclusion, that is the end of chapter 68. I'm going to double check everything while this scene plays out, because I wanted to mention something else about Sebastian. Where was it? Oh, just imagine what's going to happen if they animate the Emerald Witch arc. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But no, I think that's everything. If I miss something, I'm just going to enter it into text, like somewhere on the screen. The animation for the tea is just, it's close, very close to like realism. It's almost realistic. Ah, yes, the chair turn. Just the little details. Oh! I remember. I found it. Okay. We'll talk about the outro soon. Can we talk about the fact that Ciel's disguise in the movie Book of the Atlantic? Can we talk about how it strangely looked like Joanne Harcourt? Are we not going to talk about that? Or, because, like, how are they going to show what Joanne Harcourt looks like? Because when I first saw that, I was like, is that Joanne Harcourt? And then it was like, no, it was Ciel disguised to go into the meeting with the Aurora Society. The outro, it's definitely a different design. I've noticed with the stained glass windows, the prefects actually look their age. Because, note, this Weston College is for boys 13 to 17. So these guys are in their last year. They're 17, and the stained glass windows depict their age very well. I've noticed that the animation for the outro is plainer. Ciel's falling from the sky for some reason. Also, the prefects burst into flowers right before that. Their respective flowers. For some reason, this part here, right when Sebastian catches Ciel, it's just, it looks less detailed. It's much plainer than the intro, which makes sense. A lot of work goes into this. It takes a lot of work. Plus, I love seeing the difference in art style. Yeah, I think that's the end of my review. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my very first review ever of any anime. I've done reactions to anime, but this is different because it's a review. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know. Comment your opinion down. I would love to hear what you guys think. Let me know of any notes that I missed and stuff that you observed yourself when watching the anime. If you watched that episode, I will see you next week when they do the next episode. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, howl on. Ow! Oh, yes. Something that I forgot to mention was, I'm actually kind of sad that they didn't do, I was hoping maybe they would do some kind of OVA for the public school arc, where we actually got to see the Easter special in between those two chapters, like, or right before those two chapters. Man, I would have loved to see our favorite characters in Easter Bunny ears. Especially since Easter was, like, just a couple weeks ago. Oh, one of my favorite parts of this episode. Hold on, I'm trying to get it there. I think I'll look at it on here. On my computer, just in case. No? Alright, fine. about, maybe. I will have to check that out. If Black Butler had been named, let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta get the frame again. Ah! No. Stop! Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I've been talking for over 40 minutes. I'm definitely gonna have to cut that down. In the description below. Not down in the description below. Comment your opinion down. I will see you in next week